The Girl with All the Gifts is an interesting horror film at the beginning, kind of you don't know what's going on, but it pretty much quickly turns into just another zombie flick.
Morning, class. Good morning, it's Justina.
So the movie is based on a book that I haven't read, but it's on my to-read pile, and it's based upon that these I don't know, it's a spoiler if you haven't read the book, and it's not really a spoiler in the movie because, I mean, if you've seen the trailers, or you just watch for a couple of minutes, they kind of, they show you what it is. But it's basically that there are these kids, which are zombies, but they're sentient, they're still intelligent. And the people have like a zombie blocker they put on their skin that like takes away the scent. But I mean, so if they smell they're hungry, they still want to eat people. But when they aren't, they're just like normal kids. At the beginning, they're just kind of in this like almost like classroom, and they're tied to these wheelchairs, and they teach them, and it's kind of a cool little thing. But at first, you don't really know what's going on. But I mean, like they're at this like with these soldiers and with like a scientist doing experiments on trying to find a cure, and the scientist is Glenn Close, and the hot teacher Gemma Aderton, and she's kind of like the main foil to the zombie kid Senia Nancia, and something about the kid was a little distracting. Like almost the whole time, it sounded like they were ADRing her voice. Like, it didn't sound like her voice. I don't know if that's just how she sounds or if they did something weird with it. And that's one thing. This is some parts that seem like it might be a bigger film. Other parts seem like it's a really small film. I think it's on video on demand, but it's like technically I think it's not releasing till like next week or something like that. But it's been out on video on demand I think for a while. I would have much preferred a lot more time in the school or showing more stuff with that. But it's incredibly random where all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, their safe zone is overtaken by zombies, and all the shit hits the fan, and it turns into a basic zombie survival film. And, like, when it's not doing the whole normal zombie stuff, it reminds me a lot of The Last of Us. And I'm not sure, I think the book came out after The Last of Us. I mean, the guy might have been writing it, but some parts of it are very reminiscent, like with like they're almost like a fungi sort of thing. That they're not like just the undead; they're infected by stuff, and they're trying to spread the spores. It does a couple of interesting things, but it's just tough to that if I don't really like the main actress for the little kid. And, that's a lot of weight for a movie to put on a little girl to be the zombie you're supposed to care about. And I won't spoil it, but the stuff she does is kind of goofy. And it's just kind of weird, a lot of the stuff that happens. And I didn't really like it that much. I mean, it's not horrible, but I mean, it's just relatively forgettable. Like another needless zombie flick that doesn't really try to do anything too special with it. I mean, it's a little entertaining, but I wouldn't really recommend it. I'd probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10 or something like that. And thanks for watching. You can check out my playlist of other videos around my head.